Hello everybody, how is everyone doing today? It's always a pleasure to have you guys. We are so delighted to have you all. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for watching BNP TV. This is your standpoint one more time, and we are here with a very special guest. Some people who have been watching us know her already. I'm sorry. I'm with Anny. Maybe he can, send her greetings to you guys.
Hello everyone, I'm Anny, I'm back, and I'm happy to be here to talk about this subject. It's a very sensitive subject, but I love to talk about it, so I'm excited.
All right.
Hello.
That's great. She told you it's a very sensitive topic, but anyway, you have to deal with it. I know there are some of the things that we say it's taboo in the country, but we must talk about it. And I'm with my co-host here, Kelly Keranda. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, Patrick.
Wow.
And I see you're doing great too.
Yeah.
Even our guest.
Yeah. Then everything is perfect today. So today we'll be talking about couples. How can we avoid couple cheating? Because we are seeing some marriages breaking. We are seeing, people fighting their families, people not staying together where they vowed to live together for the rest of their lives. But that's not what we are really living. So we wonder why. So today let me start maybe by asking my guest, Anny, does I hope everybody understands what is cheating in a couple. So does cheating, is it done the same way for men and women?
Me, when I was growing up, I was hearing, they were saying men cheat, women don't cheat. That's before I got married. You understand, when I was a teenager. So I used to just be scared of African men, because in my mind, because I'm African. So when I was living in US, so I was like, I don't want to date Burundian and Rwandese. No way, they are cheater. Every man comes to me and, what's your nationality? I will ask you first. And they say Burundian or Rwandese, I run. But and the more I was growing up, I realized it's not all African men, they are cheater. Men, you are my brothers and I love you. Like Patrick, he's like my brother, I love them. Some of them, they are cheater, and some of them, they are good men. Sure. It depends on the person you meet. I cannot say 90% of men, they are cheaters. From my experience about cheating, I don't know, but the communication, what happened was, why the men cheat or women cheat is because it's no communication. From the beginning, when you are dating, you try to please that person. You don't want to show them who they are, so they will show you, they decide to show you after 2 kids or 3 kids. You understand? And you become so disappointed. And something else is because we have to space it out. You have to date your partner. Like, you have to change. You should not always eat, with the kids, with your family. You should change. Sometimes you just take her. And it's only a man have to take the woman. Women can take out your husband. I'm not saying when you are dating boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm saying when you are married, guys. When you are married, if you have money, you can take your husband out. Don't let him always take you out. Take him out. He's gonna make him happy. Change your bedroom. Change your position. If you do, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we gotta talk about that. If you always do this, change. Ask him how he likes it. Because you should be vulnerable to your partner. That's the only man you gotta see the rest of your life. You see him naked. He will see you naked. So why are you hiding your position, where your favor is? Tell him.
What?
She's laughing at me. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, that's great. Maybe
Patrick, I'm done.
We're gonna get
I
back
talk too much.
No, it's okay. We're gonna get back to that.
You we're talking about something very sensitive, but yet very important.
Yes.
Burundians, they don't like to talk about things that around sex and things like that, but that's really important in couples.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll have to ask the same question to Kelly. Do men and women cheat the same way?
Let's maybe talk about the concept of cheating.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean by cheating? Some people, they do not understand the same way the word cheating. They say to cheat is to have sexual intercourses with somebody else who is not your partner. But to have even emotional intimacy with somebody else, it's cheating.
Of course,
Yes.
just having an affair, you know, like, because for an affair is having, you know, sexual intercourse with somebody else who is not your husband, who is not your spouse, but also it's also having that, you know, romantic relationship with somebody else. So where you already have some feelings of love towards somebody who's not your spouse, it means already you cheating. So now let's go maybe to the causes, because she mentioned some of them. So the same causes, push men and women to cheat.
I don't know, but mostly men cheat because they have issues, personal issues, financial issues. When they do not feel support, men, they like their women to support them, to be the shoulder on it, for them to cry. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, sure.
That support system. When he doesn't feel like you are supporting him, you are understanding him, you are his life partner, like most likely he will cheat on you.
Yeah.
And for women they cheat because they lack affection, because they lack that name.
Yes.
Yes, because women, we like our men to listen to us. When you have an issue, you want your men to listen to you from A to Z. And when you lack that, mostly you are going
most,
to cheat.
I'm sorry to interrupt, most men, they don't like to listen. When we are asking you, we are not asking you. For example, if you have an interview for a new job and women come home and tells you, I have an interview tomorrow, they want you to keep your mouth shut, listen what she's gonna do, don't interrupt. Men, they don't like that. They will talk, when you are talking, you are talking over her. So it means like for a woman, she feels like you're not listening. You should just listening. When she's done talking, and you can say, my opinion is this. You should do this and ask this and this. That's what women want. So how she was saying, when we cheat, women, when we cheat, it's because we think you guys, you don't listen. And most of the time, you're not listening.
Well,
so we feel like, and then when you see somebody's not listening behind the doors at home, and then you go outside or you go to work, you meet your boss, and the boss is listening to you. You are like, oh, why not? Why not? This one is listening to me. Why the other one is not listening? So that's how cheating comes in the house when women cheat. Women, most of them, it's not sex. Women is not sex. Is always affectionate. You don't give enough affection. You're not there when she wants you. You're not listening.
Well, you know, it's you know, we hear people saying, maybe I don't have, maybe, you know, I mean, the epitome, right examples right here, but I hear that when women also are so satisfied in the bedroom, they also tend to cheat. So which means I'm afraid,
No, it's true. It's true. Sometimes, you know, I forgot the, when you're not, that's why I said you should have, when you are having sex with your man or woman, ask them. Say, Sherry, how do you like it? You like this? Yeah. So it's a communication. He's like Patrick, you just got married. I'm sorry to mention you.
It's okay.
Because I know you just got married. Sure. So ask your woman. I know we are African. She's your only one. Besides her, nobody else. Yeah. You can leave and go back and try, that's her. So why not talking to sex? And so you can both enjoy. Ask her, are you coming? Do you have orgasm? Yes, you have to
true.
talk about that. Yes. So, yeah, you have to talk about that.
True.
Yeah. You ask her, how you feel, baby, if I touch here, here, and here.
Yeah.
And then, it's not always, when you are touching your partner, it's not because you want to have sex. You can just touch her because you just want to feel her. You just want to give her affection. Like when you are sitting in the table eating, you can just grab your hands and touch her. That's nice.
Yeah.
And women like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really important. It's really important. Once you mentioned my case, then you also, I mean, nailed the point because, like you talked about, it's not good to go besides your marriage.
Yes.
So I wonder, because there are some of the reasons that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Aren't they the excuses? Are you allowed to teach? Are we allowed to go outside of our marriage because this didn't go well as we were expecting? Or there are some other ways to, I mean, maybe to bring up in some solutions and never go outside?
Actually, it's not allowed, in my opinion. It's not allowed. If my man is cheating, it doesn't mean I have to cheat. But what I have to do, we just, if I find out he's cheating, or what I will do, I will go. When we are talking, he's nice, he's more calm, and I will bring the subjects, but me and him. So when we bring subjects and he admit, because he can have weakness, he's a human. You understand? He can have weakness, or she can have weakness. So she can love sex, she want to cheat, and she gets bored with the husband, or she gets bored in the house. So you should just talk about it and figure out what is the problem. She's cheating or he's cheating, but most time is men. So I'm sorry.
Why are you saying
I'm sorry. Most of the time. So you ask your husband, why are you going outside? Why you like that woman more than me? Is anything you see about me you don't like? Your man, if he want to come back or he want to stay with you, he will tell you. He will tell you. He will say, I'll get bored, or I'm weak, or change this, or you don't respect me. You understand? Or find a job, or always be clean, look nice, put makeup on, dress sexy. Some men love that.
Well, then I just want to ask Kelly, so some people say that, especially because now I heard you, it's as if you're saying men, Burundian especially, because we're talking about Burundi, we're focusing ourselves on in Burundi, they do it when they are financially stable. When they are okay, men, they tend to go outside. What do you think about that?
I don't know, maybe it's in our culture, because our ancestors used to have 3, 4 women. Maybe it's in our genes.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't. It's hypothetically,
yes.
an assumption. I'm sorry to say that, but they say that African men, they are not monogamous. I don't know why.
They're polygamous.
Yeah. Maybe that's the reason behind all those cheaters.
Well, and other people say once cheaters, always cheaters.
No,
what do you think about that?
No, I don't believe in that. He can be a cheater because maybe he's bored, or maybe it's no communication, no affection. And special men cheat when they feel like you don't respect them. Men love respect. If you respect them, you understand? So they tell you, Annie, I don't like this dress. So try to say, why, Sherry? Why you don't like this dress? He will tell you why. And then, because you respect him, you stop wearing that dress. So they love their women to respect them. They love to communicate. Men love, men doesn't love, I'm sorry. Well, men doesn't love communication. No, especially our men, our African men, they don't like communication. But you have a woman, you have to just be patient. Patient. Don't push him. Give him his time. Go find your good something to do. Find a job, find good hobbies, find friends, go out with your friends and give him time. He will see. Maybe he will try to date other women or sleep with other women, and then he will see you are the only one who can be there for him. I'm telling you, just give him time. Don't keep pushing. In the beginning, you can talk about it, but if you see he's not changing, just give him time. He will change. I'm telling you, man, he will change. Yeah, if he sees you have your friends, you go out with your friends, yeah, and you are living your best life. And remember, women, African women, to us, your husband is not your God, is not your, have your life. Women, we have to have, it's not only African, European too, have your own life. I'm telling you, have your life.
What do you mean by that? I'm curious.
Have your life means
Yes,
any career you can do. It doesn't mean you have to be a lawyer or a journalist. You can be a cleaner, but have your life means have your own life. So when he comes, you love yourself. You can survive without him. He just come to complete you what you have. He's not coming to just make you provider. No, yes, he's provider, but he's not gonna, you have to have life, like you have to have your friends. You have to have family.
We are lucky today. We are with married people only. Both of you are married, I'm also married, so I'm not gonna give some advice, but you gonna maybe try to make them. So I wanna know, what can you tell to the young generation? I know there are many, once you know a boy or a girl is normal, when he's normal, I mean he functions well biologically, he will think of getting married one day, of marrying somebody, or say lady, she's gonna get married. So what can you tell them? So as when they, they start their season of marriage, they don't cheat or they don't get cheated. I mean, maybe there are some of the preparations that they have to make, so as once they're there, they will be able to prevent that from happening. Yeah. Okay, Kelly, would you start?
Okay, let me start. Marriage is a commitment that requires respect. Please, when you marry someone, you already know you love him. You really love that person. But mostly, there is a lack of respect between married people, because you see each other naked, you see each other's weaknesses, and sometimes there is lack of respect. Both sides, men, they say that we have to respect them, but also men have to respect their wives. When you respect someone, there are things that you do not do. So, like cheating, like insulting, like, I don't know, those little things people do. So marriage is a commitment that requires respect, love, and dignity. You have to have dignity for your spouse, for your family. I don't know. When you have dignity, when you have self-respect, you will not think about cheating. Even when you see someone who is trying to push you, you will avoid it, because you respect yourself, you respect your spouse, and you respect your family, and you have dignity too.
What do you think about those people? I mean, especially ladies, sometimes they say they're short of means to live. I mean,
so they go to cheat.
Then they go out because maybe they cannot even feed their children. So they say, how are you going to survive? So my husband is maybe unemployed by this time, and I don't see ways out. So what can you say?
As Annie said, you have to be an entire woman before meeting your man. Yes. Have a life, have a career. Yeah. Do something. Yes. The man is not the provider.
Do something. Oh, I like that. Do something. Do something. Go work in the market or clean the houses. Do anything, but have life.
Yeah, sure.
Because he will expect you.
You got
it.
You got it. I said I'm not gonna advise because I'm still young in marriage. So they are telling you, have your life. That's what number one. Maybe other hints can come. Maybe.
And then is another thing. Women, ask questions when you are dating. Ask questions. Don't be scared you're gonna lose him. It's okay if you lose him. Means if you lose him, he was not yours. Don't be afraid. Because women, when we are in love, or like you lose everything, your mind, you can ask him, you just want to get married.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's all. Why? So take your time. Take your time, because when you make a decision, he's the one, and he makes the decision, you are the one. Like she said, commitment is very hard. Means you gotta go up and down. Marriage is like choo, 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 choo. So be ready. So your heart is full of patience, loving, supporting, and then be there for him. If he doesn't have a job, be there for him or her. Be there for her. Be patient with her. And the Bible says that too. I'm sorry, see, I don't want to go to Bible. The Bible says that women are so, the Bible says women are so weak. They call weak. It doesn't mean weak. Means you men, you should listen to us. Because most of the time, why women, they don't respect their husbands, because the husband doesn't respect them, doesn't listen to them. You want to push your wife, you want to curse your wife in front of your kids, in front of your grooms. So she feels like she's nothing. So try to respect her in front of people, or in front of, or if you are just you and him, respect her. And you see how much she will respect you and love you and be there for you.
Then it's over.
Just my young people who's single, I just want to tell you, talk to your guy.
Talk to your guy.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes they talk, but you know, sometimes you are not even able to find out, to discover. And then, you know, they are even, I heard they are even, you know, like when they are dating or when they are in that period of fiancé, so they just even call them, they go to show things that are not even the owners. You know, see, this is my stuff, this is my properties, this is my house, it's under construction, but it's not even his.
Patrick, I'm sorry to, when you have communication with the person you are dating, you are planning to get married, don't just hear what he's saying. Look the action. If he goes with the words.
Yeah.
Don't just listen what she said. If he says he has a car, he has a blah, blah, blah. No. Look the action. Go tell him to take you with his friends. Look how he acts next to his friends. Go out. See how he handle spending, how he handle alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to see his action or her action. Maybe she didn't have parents to raise her. She can curse you in front of your friends. So take her somewhere you are with stranger. Take her in restaurant. See how she's gonna act next to the waiter, how she talk to the waitress, if she's nice.
Yes, that's true. You know, like I said, I cannot give advice, but I can, of course, because like I don't believe there are any reasons behind cheating out, because like for me, I would say, you know, I don't have to cheat. I tell you, frankly, I'm done with you. We can no longer stay together. Maybe the love has gone down, so I better look for somebody else. So maybe I don't know whether we pass through the court, we go in divorce, you know, publicly, but I tell you, please, I'm no longer satisfied by you, then I'm going out. That's why it's always good to pay attention to to one another, or each other, sorry. So as when things is not okay with you, you'll be able to talk about it, because sometimes we are not even able to notice what's wrong in the household. So it's always good maybe to pay very attention, so as you'll be able to prevent that. And then suppose something has gone so bad, how can you say, are you gonna stay together with your husband, or you just ask for separation?
Me personal, if I see it's or
It's beyond measure.
it's beyond, I can handle it, I will tell him, let's call people from your family and my family, special people who he respects, or his friends, someone who he respects. Bring your friend or one of your family, and then I'll bring mine, a person who I respect and I trust, and a person who can give me a good, like an old model. So I can say this is a good, she's been married 50 years. So I will bring over those people so we can talk about it like a family, and see if they can give us, that's how I will do it. Or if it doesn't work out, we call pastor or priests. Somebody who can help us.
Well, that's amazing. Well, Kelly, what can you tell those people who, because cheating, they just try to do it secretly. It's something that is hidden. You're being unfaithful in your marriage and you're trying to do it, in a hidden way. That's infidelity, by the way. So what can you tell those people? Because we know this thing is really happening here.
Yeah.
Not only in the country, but even some other places all over the world.
All over the world, yeah. I don't know what to tell them. Maybe they should start praying. Yes, because, please guys, marriage is something, I don't know how to explain it. We enter in marriage without knowing what is behind. But marriage is a very huge thing. When you want to cheat, when you want to do all those things, please don't get married. Please don't involve marriage in all those things you want to do. So start praying. But to the people who have been betrayed by his wife or his husband cheating, heal. Please heal, because it's very hard to heal those psychological scam from such a betrayal. Heal, take care of yourself, and forgive. When you want, forgive. When you want that marriage to work, forgive or leave it. It's not good to live with someone you can't forgive. Either forgive and forget, or move on.
Well,
leave that marriage.
You actually starting maybe the ending point I was about to touch, because it's really hard. It's really hard to heal, from that wound caused by infidelity, because like somebody violates your trust, and then it's gonna be even hard for you. Even if you say you divorced, you break up. It's gonna be hard even to trust somebody. To trust another person. So, is there any thing that you can tell?
Say, if your husband or your boyfriend cheating on you, especially your husband, boyfriend, you can move on. It's easy because it's no commitment. But if your husband or your wife cheating on you, and it's therapy. African people, we don't trust therapy. It's a professional person who's not gonna talk about your life, who's gonna be honest. He's gonna bring you there and help you. You gotta pray. Therapy helps too. Meditate. If you didn't have life, find friends you trust, so you can talk about it. You understand? So you can, that thing, you got hurt, somebody hurts you, when you talk about it, sometimes it helps you. Or go to the gym, find something to help you psychologically, so you can be healed. So you can live together with that man again, or if you want to move on, you can move on happy. And if you want to get married again, you can get married again. But you have to be healed. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate so much. Maybe there are some of the points that we're not able to touch, because this is a very huge topic, because actually many people start their relationships when they are still too young, and then maybe that can also be the cause of, some people cheating. Then I hope you guys may, you can talk a lot, even till tomorrow or after tomorrow. We can talk the whole week, even more than that. So I guess at least you got something. So I want to appreciate. I was so happy to have you here. It was quite constructive, and instructive. Thank you, Anny, for your presence.
Thank you, Patrick. It was amazing. Thank you for inviting me again. A nice pleasure meeting you. She's beautiful, guys. Look at her. Without makeup. She's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I was happy to come back here.
Yeah, thank you.
To be with you guys.
It's always so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So I want to also thank my co-host Kelly. It was really amazing to be with you again.
Pleasure. Yeah.
Yes, we also have to thank our viewers. It's always so great, guys, to be with you guys. See you. Stay tuned.